Oh, g'day. G'day, everyone. It's Wednesday and it is the 18th. No, it's not. It is the 17th of August. August? Yes. God. Anyway, how was everyone's day? Well, I was busy today, so I was getting ready to come and see you Sydneyites and packing the case. Oh, I've done pretty good this time. 23 kilos you're allowed with Rex, so I reckon I've got 24. And you never know what I'm. G'day, Faye Watson. How are you, darling? Now, I'll tell you what, Faye, I've been busy today. I'm been packing to go to Sydney, and I think the weather's going to be okay, which will be nice actually tonight. Nice to see some nice weather. And so let me have a look at Sydney. Sydney's going to be, I'm sick of the cold weather. Are you? Sydney's going to be 20 degrees in Sydney today, 21 tomorrow, 18 on Friday. I think it's still pretty good considering down here it's been like 12, 13. It's freezing. And I've just about had enough of the weather, and I think everyone else has. But anyway, Janine, hello, Lyndon. Won't see you tomorrow, you little bugger. I've just been packing to go to Sydney, darling, and looks like Brenda. How are you? You had run. I know. Hey, Brenda, I've read about England and how you're having a drought, and you never have droughts. And this is all the climate's change stuff, they reckon. And I bet it's cooled down a bit with a bit of rain, so that'd be nice. But Brenda, we're going to practice on Vicky Amory at the weekend. I think she's left. I think everyone, she's probably on the plane now, bound for Sydney. So there you go. And it was good to see your ticket there, Brenda. So you're leaving from Manchester. God, I see. So is Manchester only an hour away or something, isn't it? So you'll get a bus up there, then leave for Manchester, then have a stopover in, where are you having the stopover, Brenda? Is it Abu Dhabi? I saw your ticket. Anyway, it's going to be exciting to get you here. So I will get it all planned, but I need help from the berries. Another thing that's happened, Lyndon O'Keefe, is it looks like we'll be having a Bali trip. And g'day, Liz Ball. Now, how'd the babysitting go? Liz has been very busy babysitting. What I really want to know, Liz, is what you're having for tea and what did you find on special at the supermarket? Because I love to hear those stories. By the way, I have done, now I'm putting out a bit of competition out there. Now, I'm going away, Brucey boy. He needs me to make everything. He goes off crook if I don't leave him enough. I'll see you tomorrow, Virginia, darling. And yeah, Lyndon, our trip is going to happen, Virginia. It's going to happen. Claire Cosgriff's on. What are you having for tea? I've actually did a little video that I'm in the middle of putting on Patreon of me making mum's stew, right? Now, Bruce loves stew. He could live on stew, not me. Hello, Kelly Robinson. Not long now. I've been packing me case. I'm a bit excited. Are you, Cal? Because I am, and so is Bev. And send me a message. Just ring me, Virginia. Just ring me, darling. And I can pick you up whenever you like. And I can't wait to see you again. I'm looking forward to tomorrow for lunch. I'm looking forward to going to Sydney. We all need something to look forward to. And just remember, I said we ain't got that much longer left. Karen McEwen, we're nearly there. And I've just been talking to Sue Hughes, actually, and she said, oh, you sound really happy, Lenny. Oh, I suppose I am. I'm going away. And are you using my pepper sauce recipe, are you, Liz Ball? And chips, and it sounds like a pub meal at home, and that's nice. And Linda made chow mein. Do you know what? That's really good if you're on a diet, chow mein. It's got no calories in it when you eat lots of cabbage. It's far a lot. And Lenore, hey, Lynn, she's only 4 minutes late tonight, not like Lenore. I'm excited too. I think we all need to travel. We need to get away. And Callie Robinson, you haven't put your name down for Bali yet, by the way. And it looks like we're going to have enough people to go to Bali, so that's really good. And I have to send the email now and start getting some quotes. And I reckon we'll get it cheaper than what I've been saying. Now, this is what I reckon. We don't stay in 4-star dear. We're not going to stay in dear places, but we'll stay in places that have good clean rooms, air conditioning, breakfast, and a swimming pool. Debbie Lane, how are you? And how are you going? Hey, when are you going to go and have your high tea at Biku? I found. G'day, Meryl. And I know you are. Is Alan coming too? Because we've got Denise coming, and Bruce is going to have to come. I haven't told him that yet. But we've got Denise and her husband Paul coming from Adelaide, and say Katrina Winterbank will be coming from Adelaide, and yeah, but we won't be staying real dear. Oh, Claire's cooking a roast, even though she doesn't eat it. Oh, you had a great day, Claire. So Claire was at Amphitheatre doing the Stephanie Alexander cookering today garden, and she loves it. And everyone loves Claire wherever she goes. And Pat's on. Is it still raining over there, love? The Oh, so you barrack for Carlton, do you? Oh, well, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I've done a video of my stew. This is what I'm leaving him. I've pulled the curried sausages out of the freezer. I've made the mash, so that's in the fridge. I've got chicken soup in the fridge, and I've got stew. Now that will do him until I get home, and probably longer. So there you go. Oh, you got high tea tomorrow. Hey, listen, Debbie Lane. Um, take some photos, will you please, and put them on the Love Your Guts page, because everyone will want to see you guys at Biku. And you could even try and go live, would be really nice as well. I think there is other blokes coming, Kelly Robinson. So there you go. We can have a couple of blokes with us, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Margaret Bell, she's on. How are you, darling? And I suppose you're ready, just waiting for someone to come in and place an order nearly for dinner. And what's on it tonight, Liz? A different message on it tonight. What are you talking about, Kelly? Now, I've missed it. Liz and Kelly are talking about something and I don't know what. What? I don't know what you girls are talking about. You can't message as David King. Well, I don't know. I've done nothing. Oh, I turned on subscribers only. So I've done something different and I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. Right. I did something wrong tonight and hang on. I don't know if I can change it. Edit. Hang on. Let me see if I can edit. I did something stupid. Allow. I don't know what happened. Show how I've done something. Visibility. Hang on. I don't know what I did. I did something. Yeah. Now I can't change it. Now, can you get on now? Hang on, I'll go on to this other thing that I'm on and see what I've said here. So, oh shit. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it'll be better tomorrow night when I come on. So, I don't know. I think I pushed the wrong button, everyone. So subscribers. Well, you subscribe. You're me. How did I do that? I don't know how to change it. Hang on. Let me see. All messages are video. Let me see. Customization. Okay. Rightio. I reckon I've fixed it. I reckon you'll be able to now try it. Yep. Now you can say, now you can do it. Now you can do it. Now it'll work. Yep. Yours is right. Good day, Lorraine Munro. I'll be with you on Sunday. Hey, and I'm all a bit excited. Now, hey, Lorraine, just letting you know that I forgot, but I've got to send this thing to Bev, and I'll be seeing Bev to Bev. Are you on? Yeah, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. And yep. Yeah, no, you can go on now, Liz. Yeah, no, Liz, have a go now. It'll work. Kelly, have a go now because I've changed something. I did something wrong. But no, hey, Bev, Lorraine, apparently there it worked. Oh, shut up, Cal. You know I'm a muckarapparoo. Now, we won't be doing Patreon while we're away. Kelly Robinson, you are going to do Saturday night. We're still alive with Kelly Robinson, Bev Anderson, Lenny Munro, Vicky Amory, and whoever else is with us because I'm getting a bit excited. And you can do both, Brenda. You're so smart. I love you. Can't wait to get out here, you little bug. Now, I'm just going to say, I've forgotten what I was going to say. Yeah, we're real tech savvy, David King. Now, I'm getting back to Lorraine Munro. I'm talking to her. Now, love, where we're going for lunch on Sunday, all you have to do is give them something. They'll pay for your parking. Okay, the restaurant will pay for your parking. Now, I'll send through the email to see Bev tomorrow, and she'll put it on the Love Your Guts page for you, so that Michael won't have to pay for parking, and that'll go for Joanne Hazel as well. Oh God, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for any of this. God, I need to get away. He's already paid. For parking, Lorraine, well, I think they give you your money back. I think they give you the money back for your parking. Yeah. Oh, I tell you what, now I'm completely confused. I think that's what they do, Lorraine. They do something like that. And so that'll be good. It'll be really nice to go out and see you again. And that, hey, when Brenda comes, you have to come out with Brenda too. You'll be at Margie's on Saturday night with Joanne Shezin. Oh, that would be fantastic, Lyndon. We've got some of the berries getting together at Marg's this week, this Saturday night. There's going to be 4 of them. And this is the second time they've got together. So guess what, everyone? They're going to come live with us on Facey. And that would be that'd be great, darling. And that means that I don't have to talk all the time on my own, that I can sit there and drink Prosecco while you all talk. My turn to have a break Saturday night. I can sit at the bar. Now we'll find a quiet bar where people don't look at us going, who are those idiots that are talking really loud at their computers? Oh, we'll have a great time, Lyndon, I tell you. But I'll see Margie tomorrow anyway. So that's going to be nice for lunch. So I think there's 10 of us for lunch tomorrow. So more and more people are getting game to come out, which is great. Oh, she won't care, Lyndon. They won't care. And it's lovely that Joanne's going as well. And to think that you all met through me. I tell you what, I'm good at introducing everyone. Now someone's at the front door. Can you just wait a minute? Might be the ghost. Hello? Honestly, everyone, I'm definitely letting spirits into this house because oh, g'day, Diane. How are you, doll? Because that doorbell goes off, and I never know whether there's anyone there or not. And like sometimes there are people there, and sometimes there aren't. But I'm sure I'm letting the spirits into my house. So, what am I having for tea? Nothing. I'm on the fasty day. David King. So I had a big plate of lettuce, cucumber, tomato, olives, with a little bit of salmon in the middle for lunch. That was my brunch today. And because I've been busy, actually, I haven't noticed. And tonight, oh, Meryl, you and I have both got ghosts, I reckon. And tonight for tea, I'm having diet jelly, a whole little zero sugar yogurt, which I actually really love that, and strawberries. And then tomorrow I'll have the big countery at the pub. And I'll see if I've lost weight. The red casserole. What's the red casserole, David King? Did you spell that wrong? Red, you put red casserole. Mine, I've did a video of my stew. You can do a video of yours and put it on, but I'm going to put it on Patreon, my stew recipe, and I put the big stew challenge out. I want everyone to put their stew recipes on, and we can try each other's, and they've got to be economical. Well, Kelly's already done that curry one with the chickpeas. Economical, because we need to save money. And I got $5 worth of chuck steak in the freezer, so that's what I've used, and I've just put the spuds in, and I've got to thicken it. Beef and black beans. Cheryl Ralph's having. How are you, darling? Did you make that beef and black bean and rice? Yummy. Oh, I'll have to go through and look it up. Oh, you look up Liz Ball, not David King. And Jenny Blaze is on. G'day, darling. How was your day? So I had a pretty good day. And happy birthday to Sue Stevens again. Lynn Parker's on. And Brenda made a beef stew last night. Well, I put my recipe on. I'm putting it on. So I want you to put yours on. And let's see. Let's try each other's beef stew recipes. I reckon that's a great idea. How to save money and you could have a different stew every few days. Bruce would love that, actually. He loves stew. So give me your stew recipes and I'll try them out on Mr. Brucey Boy, who's the biggest stew eater you've ever met. He could be the judge. That's a good idea, actually. He could be the stew judge. Okay, everybody. Oh, that's a good idea. The great stew competition. Oh, your daughter from the sent the whole thing to you, Cheryl Ralph. She sent you beef and black beans from the ACT. And Cheryl likes to curry stew as left. Well, we want that recipe too, because you could put curry powder in there, but that's what I want, okay? I want it because Brucey Boy loves stew, and I just make the one recipe all the time, and I need some more. Now, this is not beef with red wine, everyone. This is water out of the tap. This is water out of the tap and OXO beef cubes. Oh, you know how they say all the recipes? Hey, David King, Liz Ball. You know how they have all the recipes with stock and they say Massel stock all the time, stock cubes? Why are they so good? Because I reckon OXO cubes are the best. I only buy OXO beef and OXO chicken cubes. Anyway. Oh, it was pay. Oh, I get it now, Cheryl. She didn't send it from the ACT. She paid for it. Don't mind me, darling. I'm a bit thick as two bricks. And Lynn Orr. Oh, Lynn Orr wants to come to Sydney, but she has to look after a diabetic dog. You know what? My neighbours had a diabetic cat and we had to go and give it injections. Yeah. Please come, Lenore, next time, because I've taken the time to come up to Sydney. I think the Sydneyites should take the time to come and see me. And now also anyone that wants to come and visit. What do you reckon about that one? Plant-based, gluten-free, etc. Ah. Oh, you did not, Callie Robinson. Sam Mack, poor old Sam. Hey, well, if Sam Mack, him and Beck should come for lunch on Sunday. She needs a decent feed before she has that baby. She's having a boy, I reckon. He would laugh about that one. I bet they're having a boy because she was eating those Vegemite cheese scroll things, so it's savoury, and she was poking straight out the front. And that's when you have a boy. When you have a girl, you eat sweet things and you carry them around your middle. Remember that? It worked for me because when I had Casey, I drank milkshakes. I loved me milkshakes when I was pregnant with Casey, and I carried her around here. And then with Jessie, I sucked lemons. So there you go. Di McPhee's on. We love you, Di McPhee. What do you think about that, Di McPhee? That we're going to Bali, darling, because we're going to have enough people. Now, just remember what they said to me at Flight Centre, that we need 10 to leave from the same port. So us people from Brisbane, Gold Coast and Melbourne will go. They said they'll organise this. We go to Sydney. We fly out from Sydney. Then we can still get the others involved, but they leave from Adelaide and Perth. So they're pretty good. So I've got to send them an email. Di McPhee, I tell you what, you better get them bathers out, honey bunny. We'll get going. But we're not going to stay 5-star, too, dear. We're going to go and stay like 3-star. We're going to have a pool. We'll have air conditioning and brekkie. We don't need anything else, everybody. We don't need all the flash stuff all the time. We just need we were in Coles yesterday and the freezer section was empty. I know. Jenny Blazer, that's what everyone's finding. Aldi don't have vegetables anymore, but down here at my supermarket, we're really lucky. Now, all along at our little supermarket in Apollo Bay, we've been able to get everything we want. I saw that Merrill Flight Centre. That was for that would have been for Sydney, actually, wouldn't it? But I think I think we have to let them do it, and it may not be that cheap, darling. There's nothing I can do about that. But I know. Are you going to come too, Cheryl Ralph? Are you going to come to Bali? Why not? You're nuts. You're nuts, Cheryl. So am I. And who are their sponsors, Marg? Oh, is that you talk about that Massel stock thing? Because I don't buy that. Yeah, it's very natural. Well, isn't OXO? You chefs, I like me OXO cubes. Actually, it's boiling away there. I've got the spuds in. I tell you what, when I get home, I'm going to. Hey, by the way, Bruce, why are the shelves empty? Margaret, I think people are buying frozen veggies instead of fresh. That's what I reckon. Do you reckon that too with Aldi? I know Aldi haven't had frozen peas and beans and stuff. And I think because the fresh veggies are so expensive, even I've been buying the mixed veggies, bag of mixed veggies. Oh, well, let's see. Brenda's going to go to Aldi today, see if you got veggies and see how much yours are. So I know your other daughter needs you, darling. So I'll get over to you when I can. I'm doing the best I can, going to visit everybody. And I'm just going to check my stew. Yep, it's about done. Just got to thicken it with a bit of corn flour, and Brucey boy's set. I tell you what, when I go away, if there's not enough food, and he doesn't eat much, but he whinges if there's not enough food. So there's one roast meal in the freezer, curried sausages. I made potato to go with that. He's got chicken soup and he's got stew. Now, I only really worry about him for one meal. So he's got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He's got 4 meals that we have to worry about him. There's plenty. I'll get home, there'll be leftovers. There you go. Oh, I did it once, when I go to Bali. Oh, God, he told me, "Oh, you love our group?" I love our group too. And, I'm feeling quite excited about going away, and I need to get away. And the more I stay here, the more I have to get it. You will have to do 14 meals. Brenda Hilton. Well, you do the stew. I want your stew recipe, by the way. Your stew, curried sausage. You don't do curried sausages. You do sausages with onion gravy is a good one. Soups. I make soup, with chicken drumsticks. Oh, that chicken drumstick one with the condensed soup's really good with the bacon, and he likes that. And I do make a chicken one with red wine. He likes that. I haven't made that for a while. Must make that. Anyway, not today because I'm not eating. And I'm not actually finding, hey, Lynn Parker's started the 5-2. So it's all hands on deck with the 5-2. Leave recipes. Claire. That's a joke. Claire Cosgrove, I left him a pizza all ready to put in the fridge that I had made, right? And I put the instructions, what to do with it in the oven, and I covered it in plastic wrap, and it was in the freezer. And when I got home, he said, "Well, the pizza was no good." And I said, "Why?" He said, "Put it straight in the plastic wrap with the instructions on it, and then the plastic wrap melted to his pizza." That's how good he is, darling. And Claire Bruce doesn't eat veggies. And he's 70, he's still all right. They're pretty are they really? Veggies are all right. I wish you lived near me, Mug. Well, I got veggies off Liz Ball, parsnips for $1.50 a kilo. And she also got me some sweet potatoes and some zucchini. And that's been great because the zucchini were $8 a kilo, and that was even down in was that in Aldi? And I don't care, I need lettuce, and so they've come down to like $6. Well, I mean, during winter they'd be 4 anyway, so I don't mind paying $6. I eat it as long as you eat it, really. I mean, you get veggies, put them in the fridge. I think you've got to have celery, onions, and carrots, no matter what, and then everything else is a bonus. And I think a bit of silver beet's good. Actually, I'm talking about food because I can't eat today. You know how you do that. So, Lynn Parker, what are you eating? I want to know. I rang Lynn the other day, and we talk through. It's actually good to talk to someone else if you decide you're going to do something, someone that understands. Oh, 3-star Sue is like 4-star in Australia. Believe me, when you go to Bali, 3-star there is at least 4-star here. Your hubby loves stews. Yeah, so 6.50 you paid too. So there you go. And then Brenda's getting all that stuff cheaper over there. But hey, Brenda, by the time you come, everything will be back to normal. I'll be able to cook you fish and chips. I'll be able to make you just as good a fish and chips that you get in England. And I hope you're planning your wardrobe to bring, darling. That's one of the big things. I had to plan my wardrobe for Sydney. And actually, I had a mark on my steak tonight, fasting to good on you, Lynn. So Lynn's having steak tonight. And how are you feeling about it, by the way, Dale? I think she's doing a wonderful job. She's decided to give it a go. And I think it just takes a few weeks to get used to that. Oh, today I don't eat much. Can we order ice cream on Friday night? You haven't had any for a week. Bev Anderson, I love your guts, but that's what she wants to eat for dinner. Kelly Robinson, Friday night is ice cream. Look, if you're a good girl, we'll take you out to McDonald's and you can have a soft serve. Actually, I love them, the ones with chocolate. That would be very nice. Oh, you're a dag, Bev. What are you having for tea tonight? A toasty? See, I'm getting excited. We're talking about food. Anyway, everyone, I hope you're all going to have now. I'll be on tomorrow night at Pammy's, and then you won't see me on this till Monday. I'm not going to take my laptop with me. And I'm just going to go on Facebook if we can and see how we go with the Wi-Fi and everything. And yeah, I think everyone's looking. We're all sick of winter. We all need to get away. And guess Mark's favourite ice cream, Doolies. What do you reckon? Would that be what it is, dear? Oh, hey, listen, Cheryl, if you live closer, I would cook your fish and chips. I used to cook it for everybody once upon a time. And I drove down the street today. Hey, listen, Margaret, are you busy at the moment or are you really dead? I know August is probably the worst month for anyone in business, but I just wanted to know actually. No wine since Saturday night and can't wait till Friday. Good on you, Lynn Parker. You're going to be like me. She can't wait till Friday night to have a drink. Well, hey, listen, Lynn, we'll do a live Facebook Friday night from Sydney. Now, we might have Janine, Amory, Vicky. We've got to call her Vicky. I've got to remember that with us. Oh, everything's happening at once. See ya. Callie's busy. Don't know what she's up to. Probably going to have her dinner, is our little Cal. Oh, good on you, Lynn Parker. Actually, I was talking to Sue Hughes tonight, and Sue's going to try. She's got a wedding, and she wants to lose weight for that. So I said she's going to try the 522, I think. Yeah. What did a mongrel do at the Glenroy RSL, Bev? I haven't seen the news. I've missed something. What's going on? Anyway, getting back to she is doing well, Cheryl Ralph. It's a big thing when you do it, and it's actually just getting into habits. It's like when I gave up smoking because I smoked a packet a day, everybody. And when Casey got pregnant, she said, Mum, you got to give up smoking. I'm having a baby and I don't want my baby near cigarette smoke. And it was enough to make me give up. It really was. And it was one of the hardest things I've ever done. But this is what I did. What happened? Oh, you're kidding. What's wrong with people? They make me sick. It makes me bloody sick that things like that happen in this world. There's always someone. I was trying to tell you about giving up smoking, and it's like, when you go on a diet, after 3 weeks you want to eat the fridge. Well, I think this 5-2 is better because you can eat the fridge for 5 days or you don't eat for 2. But when you gave up smoking, you want to eat the fridge at the start, and a couple of weeks later, you're not so bad on opening that fridge door and having a cigarette. So it is exactly the opposite. But Lynn, I'm finding that being able to be normal is my big thing about this 5-2, and my blood sugar coming down amazingly I can't get over it actually. And to think it's come down that much just by what I'm not eating, but you can't not eat all the time. So I don't really know how that all works really. But yeah, to have a blood sugar of 5.3, I'd love to come off the meds. I really would. Actually, speaking of that, Kelly Robinson's gone, but I'm getting my meds all packed, ready to come, Bev Anderson. They're one of the things that I don't want to forget. Anyway, and Bev's going to pick me up Friday. And tomorrow I'm having lunch with Di McPhee and bloody everyone except bloody Lyndon O'Keefe, who's having chow mein tonight. So there you go. Anyway, hey, how has it been, Margaret Bell? That's what I wanted to know. Dead, shocking. Oh, that's what you're saying. It's been dead. I was talking to a girl that told me that there's not going to be a recession, but I actually don't believe her, and I don't reckon you do either. I think times are tough, and you live in a place relying on tourists, and the tourists aren't here in Apollo Bay either. You'll try the 3-2. What's the 3-2 after Sydney, love? It's bloody not fair, the business. I was talking to someone about that today. You want to be normal. We're not normal. Oh, your blood pressure's always high, darling. That's because you're worried all the time. And Virginia, bye, darling, and I'll see you tomorrow. OOOS. Don't know what you meant by that. I don't know what everyone's talking about. 5-2. That's better. Well, we can all do it together, you see, the 5-2. It's not just about losing weight. My girlfriend told me that once you lose weight on this 5-2, you go to the 6-1, and just if you fast 1 day a week, you maintain your weight. And I thought, well, that's even better, because that's the hardest part, is when you lose it, is actually keeping it off. It doesn't work, but it might if you do. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is your blood pressure up too? Is it, Liz? Well, no bloody wonder, with what you do. And by the way, Liz, have you found out about Sydney yet? Um, because that would be good if you could come up and we could have a crayfish together. Hey, and Cal, and me and Cal and Bev on Friday. If anyone's around Sydney Friday night and wants to take us, Lorraine Munro, do you want to take me to a bar, darling, on Friday night? Or we've got to do something, because we're arriving Friday. Oh, and by the way, Bev, can't get that public transit, can't use an Uber either. So Joanne said to get an Uber from the airport, but I don't think they're allowed. I think you can get probably an Uber to the airport, but they're not allowed to pick up, I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah, but you can take us out. I'm only joking, Lorraine Munro. You don't have to drink, darling. You can do whatever you like. That's why we love each other, because we all can. And Margaret, it's not bloody fair. Wine glass. Good on you, darling. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not in my shop, Margaret. I drive down the street and I think, Marie Shaw, he's here. Hello, Marie Shaw. When am I going to see you? Are you going to come and have lunch with me when I'm in Queensland next? Or are you going to fly to Sydney for the weekend? I don't know. I was talking to Kasha today and she said I was nearly going to fly to Sydney to be with you at the weekend, and I wish everyone would. I just want us all to get together, and I don't know when it's going to happen. Brenda Hilton just said England's in a recession. Well, we're coming next, darling. Oh, bugger. Nah, Liz won't be able to come. Yeah, everyone's trying to get to Sydney and no one can get there. So looks like she's not coming. So we're not having much luck, are we? I thought we might have had a few more get together, but anyway, I want us all to be together, and probably the place for that, as I've said before, is the Gold Coast. But someone else will have to organise it. We need a year to plan that. Is Penola struggling, Margaret? Because that's a big tourist thing because of Saint. Oh, what's her name? Sorry, McKillop. Was it? What was her name? Sister something McKillop. Who was it? Oh, I don't know what I'm doing Friday night, love. I wouldn't mind going to a Turkish restaurant. That's all. You will see us in Queensland. That's all right. Kasha will drive you. She won't mind. Mary McKillop. That's it. Because that's what people go to Penola for, isn't it, really? And I think that Margaret Bell, people aren't in their cars driving. And Liz Ball said that when she was down here. And when she left, she said there was no one on the road. Mary McKillop. Well, that Penola is where people go to see her, isn't it? I reckon she was just at my front door then. Well, some ghost was. The ghost of someone wanted to come in and have a chat to you all, everybody, and see how I'm going. And I'm feeling all right tonight, but I'm very up and down, and I think we all are still. I think we're all up and down. I think we'd all love to be back to normal. But really, I tell you what, are you sick of the politicians? I am. I know Brenda is over in the UK, but I'm sick to death of all of them. They just carry on about shit that doesn't matter, and carry on about each other. Just get on with governing this place. And they're just not. Everywhere you look, politicians are crap. Every bloody one of them. And they just can't get on with. Isn't there enough things to worry about, let alone carry on with crap? Yeah. Oh, but Margaret, our fuel prices are coming down here. So if it went up now, it'd be the same as what it was. Do you reckon the ghost wants to come to Bali with me, David King? Well, I reckon that's Mary. I'll take anyone to Bali. And it's going to be nice that we're going to be able to do it, because I thought for a while it wouldn't happen. I really did. But it's looking like it will happen now. So we just need the definites. It's just when people say, I might, and every other time it doesn't happen. So, yeah. Oh, you're sick of it. And, is Scott Morrison your representative, Lorraine? Well, he's in a bit of trouble, I think. Oh, but, stop thinking about yourselves. Oh, well, there you go, Liz. So you reckon he's shown some well, you know what I'm going to say about Albanese is that he comes from a real background, like he's not entitled. He's come from a single mum, and I think that he's experienced real life. I'm sure he's experienced real life, and I really think that helps. And I think that really helps with anyone um, that's experienced real life. We need those people. We need all the different demographics in our government, and we don't have enough of that. So he might be good for that reason, actually. But really, please worry about things like, you know, people worry about housing, worry about the cost of living, worry about our fuel price, worry about our electricity instead of nitpicking each other. That's what I'm saying. There you go. Margaret Bell's just saying she's happy with her Labor Premier. So there you go. I think that a change. I think change has been needed all around, everywhere. So it doesn't matter what government. They need to look at the people and govern for the people instead of governing for themselves. That's about it, isn't it? It's a bit scary. Well, life is scary, and it's scary for a lot of people, isn't it, really? And our kids and our grandkids and everything. Anyway, they're all worried. And I hardly watch the news anymore, to be honest. I used to watch it all the time, but I don't. They have money. Yeah, well, Albanese never had any money, Cheryl, when he was brought up. So you know what? He probably understands what it's like to have nothing. Probably appreciates what he's got now much more than other people. So whoever governs, I just want them to govern for the people. I don't care what party it is. I just want them to be fair. And I don't think in the last it hasn't been fair. I think since COVID, it turned out that what really got me about COVID, being someone that's lost a business, is that it turned out that the huge big companies got the most help from the gut. That they were probably the ones that didn't need the help as much as us small people, but we were just small fry. And we were easy to chuck in the wood pile. Do you reckon, Margaret Bell? They easy to chuck us out, and maybe there's not enough of us vote. I don't know, but that really wasn't right what happened during the COVID. So much of what happened during COVID wasn't right. So much of what's happening now still has to be fixed. When you've had people that can't live in a house in this country, there's something wrong with us. There's something wrong with a country as rich as ours that have homeless people, not because they want to be, but because they have to be. I want to see something happen for women. Oh, well, a fair go for everyone, isn't it, Margaret? I know. And they're things that are close to my heart, and women's rights. And Emily the other night was talking to me, and she was saying that women have um, in Australia, because she's living in Amsterdam, and that women have many more rights and the women's move is much better overseas in Australia, that we're lagging behind and we don't even know, because we need to go away and see it firsthand for ourselves. So what's happened in our country that women have gone backwards? We need to change it. Yeah. David's got man flu. Oh no. The homelessness is sad. It's worse, I think, Margaret. Oh yeah, I think that yeah, it's pretty tough, isn't it? I see women, they say that in Colac that there are women that are homeless because of domestic violence, and this must happen everywhere. And they're living in cars, and often they're our age, because we didn't have super. They need to do something about that, superannuation for women, because we just don't have what men have. It's very sad. And then they're parking their cars outside the police station at night for safety, and sleeping in their cars in this weather. It's just dreadful. It's bloody dreadful to think that's happening in this country. And I don't know what anyone really does about that, but we need to do something, don't we? And that's why I like people like Jackie Lambie, actually. To me, Jackie Lambie seems real. Cheryl, Ralph, what do they think of Jackie Lambie in Tassie? Because I like her. Yeah, there you go, Margaret. Craig's always employed females over males. Another reason, Margaret Bell, we can multitask, love. Men can't. Us women, we can multitask all the time. The men can't multitask. Remember that? Yeah, look, it is. Oh, it's so much sad stuff's happening. Oh, am I brutally honest? What did I say? Oh yes, Jackie is brutally on. Yeah, Jackie Lambie. That's what I like about her, is she's brutally honest. She just says it out. I wish more politicians were just like her. But then I suppose then you have the other side where you get attacked and attacked and attacked. So I don't know, but I like her. And Cheryl, Did you say you liked her? Yeah, yeah, you do like her. So good old Tassie, Jackie Lambie. I'm glad she came and went in. I remember when she got put in and everyone laughed. All the other politicians laughed about people like Jackie Lambie, and she's still there. Just because they said, oh, well, what do they know about how politics works? I remember that. And what does it matter if they don't know how politics works? Teach them. Don't just laugh at them. We voted them in after all, and I do vote for her, actually, Jackie Lambie. And she's a woman for a start. Anyway, you know me raving on. On a bad note, I'm going to go in a minute and go and have my yogurt for tea. Sit up here and watch Peaky Blinders again. God, I love it. Have you been watching? It's been great, I tell you. Anyway, everyone, I hope you've had a good day. And if you're down south, it's cold. We're bloody over it. Pat Mariana's even getting rain over in Geraldton. And so they reckon that you might get it coming into summer this year. And you poor guys up in Queensland and Sydney, I think the whole country is going to get rain again. And all we really want is some nice weather, Lorraine Munro, don't we? Anyway, everyone, I'm going to go, and I'll see you tomorrow night in Geelong. And love ya. Bye.